was saying it looks good. I was listening on the other side. That's why I came late. It's fun when you sing this, really. It's very powerful. Subject we are going to talk tonight is very crucial to all of you. First of all, it's not my place to put down your parents, but naturally we have no other way to start with it. I don't think anybody sitting here even remembers when your mother, father sat before you in a sikke and just said, "My dear son or my dear daughter, you have a psyche and it should always be in balance." Is there anybody who remember that? Huh? Do you? No. Okay. That's one. Second, do you remember when you were told, "My dear son, my dear daughter, the energy within you can be increased and can be controlled by your own psyche"? Anybody remembers it? When I was 3-year-old, I definitely remember 3 things. 2 I have said and 3rd I am going to say. And is there any time your parents said to you, "You are a complete independent psyche, never react with another psyche, otherwise you can crosswire yourself and that will be a sad day"? Were you ever told that? That only means that your basic foundation was damaged. You were never ever reminded, told and asked to understand that you are a basic independent psyche, you are independent identity. As your inflow and outlet is controlled by you. If you are hyper, you can control yourself. If you are totally down and depressed, you can totally raise yourself. And you are not supposed to react, but when somebody acts against you or for you, whatever, withdraw, watch, understand, and then answer. Without these 3 basic training, you are out in the wilderness, totally to be destroyed. There's no chance. Doesn't matter who you are. If you are rich, money cannot save you. If you are poor, your poverty cannot save you. If you are well-muscled, that doesn't mean a thing. If you are 20 women, or you are no woman, or you are a shepherd and living with sheep, or you are just controlling the whole country, you are the president, doesn't make any difference. As an individual, so long you cannot control the frequency and inlet and outlet of your own psyche, you are not at peace. Period. Rest is all talking. You can be show off. "Oh, I'm a great man." Yes, sir. Those who will need your greatness, they will say you're a great man. And those who will not bother with you, go, "Hey, idiot." He always barks like that. Forget him. One day your wife loves you. When she divorces you, she says, "One that bad day when I got married to you." Same thing. There's nothing permanent. There's no relationship. There is absolutely nothing which you can deal with. What you have to understand is that you as you is the most beautiful thing in the world ever God could create. And you are complete. That is the fundamental problem. As a person, you are complete. The very fact, all right, how many of you remember when your parents told you you are totally complete? Come on. None. Now these are few things which you should have known when you started. After party training you should have been trained in this. That is how important it is in our life to understand that we are a complete psyche. We are a star. We are a unit. We are a living, vibrating, organic system within ourselves. Human being, now you are the light. We are a shining, lit, a human being, a star by itself, complete in every aspect. Sometimes we get angry, we are outraged, we can control that. Sometimes we are very depressed, we can't even open our eyes, we can even control that. You want to know how to? All right. Be my guest. This is one kriya when you are depressed, you have nothing else to do. This kriya is very sacred to me, I do it. And I'm sharing with you today how I can work 22 hours and feel fresh. Okay? You want to know? All right, this is how you do. This is a situation when you are very depressed. Situation is like this, watch me. I'm not making it up, I can gear myself as I want. Now you have to understand, this is a practice which you all should have been taught as children. Your children should have known it. And this is how, if I want to relax myself, and I have 3 minutes, within 3 minutes this is how I relax myself, from this position. This is from back, from my toe. I will do it only till I feel the tinkling in my both toes. I'll go into a total relaxing my all muscles through my nervous system so that I can feel tinkling in my toes. When I feel that, I know it's all relaxed. Okay. Now sometime by depression, we go in, are overworking, are tiring, having too much carbon in our muscles, not having enough release, body asking for rest, we can't do it. Situations do come that way. And we have to pick it up for other 8 hours. What are you going to do? That's it. You can see the sweat. I'll balance my nervous system within my navel and within my tongue, and I'll put the parasympathetic into it. That's it. It doesn't take more than half a minute maximum. And here you are. Now if I want to relax, I can do it. That's the difference. My own body will not go into that relaxation where I could go before. This body is competent to create anything you want. This body is not given to you just as a joke. You go and get a device, you go to… This body is your advisor, this body is your friend, this body is your companion, this body is your householder. Your soul is housed in it. And you can build this body that your presence can work. People look at you and fall in love with you without uttering one word. Have you understood your power? I have seen a person, he will walk through the street, not a single person will move, everybody will stop and look at him. They will feel something heavy, huge, powerful is moving. Skinny guy, 5'11", no big deal. But when he'll walk, it will look like, oh my God, something is happening. Oh, he's going, he's… Thousands of people never even knew his name. He's going. Have you seen? Can you feel it? And in a little situation, put your hands like this and just move them. and you will be surprised. You can feel the great movement between your own hands. It's not the air, it's not the wind, it's the psyche, it's the energy. See? Move, move, play, 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 play. Play the way you want to play. It's very playful energy. But you can't do it on a long distance. You can't do it. You lose it. Here, within 18 inches, you are okay. Less than that, sure, much powerful, you can feel it. But when you come about 3 feet, 4 feet, you can't do it. It is separated entities. But if you develop this from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here, you develop it, practice it. Then you practice your body like that. And then you can focus, you beam yourself on anything, and you will be surprised. As you move, I have seen with my own eyes a person start dancing, and he focus on somebody, that person was exactly copying and dancing. The guy never knew what a dance is. And in between, he'll take away his beam, and the person will fall apart because he must be in a posture which he couldn't balance himself. You are a power. But when you are balanced power, when you are angry, you call your, I like this country. I am mad. I know you are mad. I agree. I recognize. You are all mad, all the time, or sometime. But you say it right, I am mad. Angry just is a very polite word. You are mad. You are all the time mad. And it's this madness which is making you unhappy. You are supposed never to react to anybody, doesn't matter it is good or it is bad. Never react. Is it happy news? Stay away. Get it. Say thank you. It's nice of you for telling me. If somebody tells you bad news, say thank you. What is bad and what is good, don't receive it straight. Process it. Everything which comes to you, receive it with thanks, process it, plan it, then act. Receive, process, plan and act. Receive, process, plan and act. How can you go wrong? Don't bother about good and bad. If something is bad and you just react, you can be terribly bad yourself. What you can do? Process of life is to maintain, all right, listen to this. Process of life is to maintain your own identity within your own orbit and within your own axis. You just collide. Hey, what you said to me? Oh, I didn't say. Oh, no, you said to me. I didn't say. Oh, so-and-so said to me, you said to me. I mean, what ridiculous it is. Just, have you heard something? Have you heard? Yeah, have you heard? Yogi ji said this. Something, you always try to put out something or try to receive something. But you must understand, you have X amount of energy. It can create X amount of productivity. Any energy wasted in reaction produces nothing but destroy your personality and happiness. It is the heaviest cost you pay. And I'm very sorry to let you know, 80% people waste their life in reaction, 20% are only there actively to produce something. On this planet Earth, at one time, there cannot be more than 20% people who can be rich. Doesn't matter what you do. Sometimes you want to know why people are rich and why poor. You ask question. There are only 20% people who are possibly productive and not reactive. 80% people react. And out of the 20% people who do not react but are active, 5% of them are in balance. 5% of them is balance. And I like to give you this exercise so you will know which category you belong to. Sure? Okay? Put your hands like this, please. And stiff them and shake them and stiff them and shake them and stiff them and shake them and stiff them and shake them, and see where you come near where both hands can react to each other. Here, 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 where? Fingers must be very tough and hands must move, and see, bring them both and just see where they react. Here, here, nowhere, here, where you can react. Find it out. They must move automatically by nature. Work hard, and they should be so powerful that I cannot even break them. Bring them to that tension. There will be pain right here. All organs in the body which are weak will hurt. If you put your hand really out and then move, automatic. And see where you can play. And keep going. You big macho humans who can conquer moon, see how humble you are before your own psyche. Move it strongly. The tension shall be perfect. Okay? Have you done that? Now you understood where you are balanced? Okay, now do like this. You see this? It's called piston movement. Your car does it. Move like this and make it tense and tense and tense and tense. Whole arm from shoulder should be tense and move as tense you can. It will look like this is a separate part moving, but move just in that rotation up and down straight like car piston. It's called piston movement. Tough and stiff. If with this toughness and stillness totally doing it, you feel happy, then you are up in the grade. If you feel pain and depressed and tortured, then means you are Mr. Nobody. That's all it is. Keep on doing it though. Don't stop. It's just like going like this. This is how you move. And it gives you a lot of energy if you are positive. Otherwise you go like that and you are right down the tube. Either it will uplift you or it will feel you that you are a depressed person simply. It says, that means your outlet is too much and your inlet is too less. Create this heavy balance. Just feel it. All right, fine. You not have done this before, but today I will ask you, clap with the back of your hand. Have you ever done it? Never, I know. Clap in the back of hand, clap hard, see whether you have good stomach or bad. The back of your hand governs all stomach juices. It is a digestive system. This is the best massage in the world. Just like that. It's very easy. We used to do it 15 minutes every day after the class. It's a habit. See? I can do it very good. It's a habit. Just do it. Beat it up. Both ways. Move both. Not you are doing this. Now this is wrong. This is beating this hand. No. Both. I know what you will do. One hand will beat the other. That's not what I'm saying. No. Clap, I said. It happens with both hands. Move both hands in the same way. This you can do, but this you can't. See? This needs brain. Clap, clap, clap. All right. This is another exercise which you have to learn to do. Like this. Right? Huh? Huh? You're wrong. It is one side one and one side twice. Do once and then second time do twice and hit. That is the mother telling children. It is one hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, and hit hard. Hey, it is just like this. 1, hit, right? 1, 2, hit. That's it. Go ahead. Hit hard. No. Wait. All right, do it. 1. 1 I say, then make a fist. 1, hit. 1, 2, hit. Is it difficult? All right, try it. No, try, you won't do it. That's the problem. Problem is you can't count more than 1. All right, 1, hit. 1, 2, hit. 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 Go ahead. What are you making, chapatis? No. Again. Try to. This is what I'm trying. These are not small exercises. These can tell you your efficiency, your projectivity, your IQ. I mean, it's not you just thinking what are you doing. You are doing not job. I mean, do it right. All right. This is here, right? And this makes 1, right? And then you hit, right? Then we say 1, 2, and then you, right? All right. 1, 2, hit. Now don't count. I'll count. Then you are mechanical. That's the plastic card, how much money. That's not, count, don't count. Just act. 1, hit. 1, 2, hit. 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 But you are all mature. You should go to juvenile court and get sentenced. Though you can't count 2. It is not our nature not to react. That is how messy you are. It is a habit to react. But it's not our original habit. That's what I'm trying to relate to you, trying to make you understand. Now do it again. 1, hit. No. 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, 3. Hit. Yeah. There's no flexibility. Not at all. You think sometime I cannot, there's no such thing as 3? No, it doesn't exist. No, when you're going to be normal? Things can change, weather can change, stars can change, people change. You must be in a position to understand you are always you. And you can only change within you and around you, but you have to do it. Give that margin. Your gears are your gears, and you have to change them. If you need to change them, you change them. If you don't need to change them, you don't change them. Don't you understand that? You are yourself a complete identity. You cannot take everything for granted, and you cannot take anything for not granted. There is nothing right, nothing wrong. It is your action which will produce the result. 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, 2, 1, 2. I didn't say hit. That's why you got 2 ears, so that both part of the brain can listen and act. There should be no confusion. Okay, now alert yourself, all right? And just act as you hear. 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 1, hit, 1, 2, hit. Now you are confused what I'm going to say. Now you can't hit. You understand that? Why? All right, trust me for a minute. And if, Sat Peter says, I cannot play with my children, I need my games, I cannot, why not the children are taught, write this at home? What they have been doing, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. All right, when they're 7 years old, you can send them to India, I can understand that. But what about here? How many parents can take an oath and tell me that every night they slept with their child for 15 to 20 minutes and told him the story and put him to bed without fail? Anybody? Honestly? Every day? Gave your child 15-20 minutes special attention? What kind of parents you are? Even I give children pay. I go to the ashram, first thing I do, I always meet the children. I tell them, hello, how are you? You have to have an appointment. With them, I make the appointment. They are innocent, they are angels, they are beautiful. They are our future. They are precious. They are wonderful. When you're going to understand that? One, hit. 1, 2, hit. Be alert, don't be afraid. Now you are scared. What I'm going to say. 1, hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, hit. 1. This is, you are big ones, and that is what fear does to people. Just see this now. Now you say 1, hit, 1, 2. 1, hit, 1, 2, hit, 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 1, 2, hit. I don't know what IQ you want. I mean, the one IQ is listen, think, and act. By training, you do not have a mental space. Your nerves and you do not have relationship. All right, we'll sing now, anything. What we can sing? Is there anything we can sing? Huh? What you can easily sing? Whatever you want to choose, something which you all can sing. Huh? You can sing all song of the Khalsa? Okay, on which I will give the cue how to do. And it must follow the rhythm. If I say whisper, you whisper. I say stop, you don't sing. In the middle of anything. Okay? All right, start. Loud.
It's in the face of death that we must live.
Whisper. With tongue out. With lips only. Clear loud.
Thanks to God and Guru, mind and soul, breath and bone. Guru Arjan gave his life to stand for what was right.
With a tight tongue. Clear.
His strength a solid wall. He never given a chance.
Loud.
Sons of the Khalsa, remember those who died, stood their ground until their last breath. So we who live now might live free. But if her family's home is around, this song should never give any chance. Sons of the Khalsa, in your strength our future lies. Give our children fearless minds to see the world through the Guru's eyes. Steadiness the Khalsa, strongest leaders, steadiness
Wait. Now this is a song for 15 years you sing every day before concluding any ceremony. And you got confused. Can you believe that? Do you understand what our creativity is and how we get confused? Because we cannot take the command. Taking the command is called obeying. Obeying is the source of perfect creativity. Obeying is the source of perfect creativity. And that is the secret of success. We'll talk it tomorrow. Your new tape? Your new tape? Guide.
Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All those surround you. And the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Satnam. Satsimran has to give you something about this. It is true that President of India, Gyani Zail Singh, has been personally, as a Chief Minister and the President of India, have been very, very friendly with the American Sikhs, and he has participated very generously with us. There's no doubt about it. Somebody has tried to pull his leg and also try to involve me, which is a normal politics game, but it's a lie. It's not truth. So we are going to send a protest to that. And this protest must go from every conscious person in his own language. Because we are going to tell the Indian government and Indians, and so this magazine, that we are not going to take this nonsense. We are spiritual people, basically. We are the spirit of America. We are the spirit of 60s. 20 million American youth to reach that. And we are the cream of it. Just understand, this Sikh Dharma, the little people you see here with whites, is not a joke. It didn't happen because a yogi came. That's not true. It's not my byproduct. Not at all. It happened because America was riding on the basic psychic level to become great. 20 million people started. 19 million got eaten up by this bourgeois, so-called American imperial corporationism. I fully know what happened. Out of 1 million, we are the flag bearers. We are the spirit. We are the living spirit of the 60s. So she has to talk to you, and I will not like you to leave, but I'm going to get up and get out, okay? And don't even stand up for me now. She's a little heavier these days. God knows when she's going to lose the weight and become normal, but look how she moves. Isn't that a perfect Taurus coming in? And she's going to talk to you. Thank you for cooperation. Please be seated.
Did everyone get one of these articles when you came in? Did you have a chance to read them? Read it? A little background here. India Today is a magazine like Time magazine is. And with the situation in India the way it is, the press is also very slanted and misinformed. This particular publication, we feel, really knew better than to write this article because they've written about us before and they know us. And there's certainly a lot more information about the Siri Singh Sahib, especially his correct name, that they would have, that this was a very unnecessary way to report this event. Now, what they're talking about that happened, the situation itself, for your information, it did come out later in Parliament. There was a response from Gyani Zail Singh about it, and the incident itself, I think, has been clarified in Parliament. But it's the reporting of the incident and the slant that the magazine has chosen that we want to address, and that's why we're asking everybody, not only here in Los Angeles, but all across the country, to write a letter of protest to the publication. Now, unfortunately, we forgot to give you the address. But I can give it to you now, and what we want to do is write the letter now. Before you leave here, write this letter, and you can give it to the Savador on your way out. We're going to pass out pens and paper and envelopes, because we don't want it to just be a standard letter. We want everybody to be inspired to write their own feelings. The address, well, you don't have the envelopes yet? Okay, well, then let me just talk a little about it, and I can dictate the address so you can write it at the same time. You don't have to write it twice. Basically, what we want to address in the letter are the issues that the position that the magazine took. We don't want to get into the magazine with the thing that happened in Parliament, because what we want to get into them was how they reported it, things that they could have verified that they falsely reported. So, first of all, we want to let them know that what they said isn't true. And it's very important that, you know, I'm just kind of going over the facts as they're listed in here. And everybody will find a different way to express themselves, a different point that they would want to, you know, make. And any of the points and all of the points are good to make. And if you want to make some other point, that's fine too. But these are the important facts, that the Siri Singh Sahib is a spiritual leader. He's the head of the Sikhs, of 250,000 American Sikhs, and of all the Sikhs in the Western Hemisphere outside of India. And his position basically in this whole incident, and for all time that I know him, has been for unity and peace among all people, between the Sikhs and the Hindus, and certainly he's always stressed a united India. So that's very important. And he's always wanted peaceful resolution. He's definitely, our position basically is that you can't be an extremist and a Sikh. And any Sikh who says he's a Sikh extremist, by our definition, isn't a Sikh. Because Sikhs are not extremists. It's not our position. It's not the position that the Gurus have taken. We feel that this is a continued effort on the part of the press to distort what has happened in India within the past year, and it's a continued effort to sabotage any kind of unity and any kind of peace that could perhaps come about in this situation. There are also some, you know, real facts that aren't true. The Siri Singh Sahib wasn't in India in December of '82, and neither is he related, has he had a relationship with Ganga Singh Dhillon or Jagjit Singh Chauhan. I mean, both those things are totally false in the article. This last comment here, I would say, I wouldn't like to say exactly that the Indian intelligence is very poor, but we might say that there's certainly their way of viewing the situation is not, you know, isn't accurate, and that they could have very definitely, when they talked in the article, that their intelligence sources couldn't be very good. And when they say the Siri Singh Sahib visited Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, yes, he did, and he has visited them and has related to them based on his wanting to create good relationship with the Sikhs in India and the government of India. I mean, that's always been his motivation. And I would also, you could also point out in your letter how he has strived for, 15 years to create unity even within the Sikh community. So I think what you have to do is, say who you are and what you stand for and what you know him to stand for. And let this publication know that there are Sikhs in America who are not extremists, who have the values of caring about India and what happens there, and who want to see truth and justice prevail. So if you feel like you really want to write a long letter, fine. If you feel you just want to write 2 sentences, that's fine too. But do something, and if you could do it now, then it'll get done, and it can get in the mail tomorrow. So have the envelopes been passed out? Okay, the address is Editor, India Today, which is the name of the magazine. The address is F, capital F, dash 40, Connaught Place. That's CONNAUGHT Place. CONNAUGHT Place, New Delhi, India. And the zip code is 110001. Does anyone have any questions? Yes? 110001. Yes?
What was the date of this article?
May 15th. It was just published May 15th, 1985. Well, the interest, I don't know if the press is aware, I don't know who's aware of what, but there is an interest in India of keeping the situation unresolved. So obviously the press is affected by that also. You might even, well, no, I wouldn't do that. Am I on TV? Oh. You might think that we don't have any effect, that what could a few of us sitting here in Los Angeles do to affect a country of over 700 million people? But you'd be surprised the effect that we do have in America, in India, which is evidenced by this article. If they can take away the hope of many Indian Sikhs that the Siri Singh Sahib is a reasonable person, where else do these people have, who do they have to look to? And it's in their interests to make the Sikhs feel they have no one to look to. So by putting him in a position of being another extremist, it takes away the hope of a lot of people who do look to him in India. Yes?
The article was so strange to me. I didn't quite get what they were getting at. They said he had relations with Gandhi, and then he said he had relations with these weird people. And I don't know. It's hard
Well, I think they're trying to confuse people. Well, yeah, the article is inconsistent, but it's written in such a way to make him look like there's something negative about him and what he's doing and who he's meeting, even though he met Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. What does that mean? But, you know. Didar Singh Bains is an Indian-born person who lives in Northern California, who has gotten very involved with the Khalistan movement since the attack on the Golden Temple last June. And he's very, very supportive of it here in the United States, among the Indian community. No, we know him, but we don't have any association with him or his cause or his motivations. You can put the letter in the mailbox that goes to the Secretariat, or you could give it to the Savadar. Either. I don't know how full that mailbox won't be able to take too much. And if there are some people that didn't come to class tonight that are home in your homes, if you could encourage them to also write a letter, and if they want to, they could just drop it off the Secretariat, and we'll be happy to mail it. And be sure to write your name and address and everything also when on the letter you write. In December of '80, in December, he's usually... No, he wouldn't have been. He could have been. It would be after the LA Tantra course. In '82, he could have been in Alaska at that time. But he's never been in India in December. He always goes in January. He's always gone in January. The pens you could just leave with the Savadar also. At a time of crisis in a country, you would expect a magazine to try to do more accurate reporting to create some kind of positive energy rather than to create more disharmony. Okay, so just leave your letters either in the mailbox or at the Savadar. Thank you.